Like, obviously, we're getting the Jayun and the Ogrim again. Like, we have not seen a lot of counter picks in top four. I think we saw a lot of picks from Sarme specifically. I think they were on Vel. I think they were on Koji. I think they started out on Mordex. But now we've reached the point where um, comfort picks are really shining. And this is something that I'm always telling myself. Um, Comfort pick will do better than any matchup that would be better, but you're not practiced on that character. I know that's... I explained it really poorly.
Skeldra!
Skeldra, what are you doing?
Skeldra!
Skeldra, I'm trying to tell a story,
Bro,
but you're balling too hard.
He
What are
is
you doing?
out for blood. He has woken up after that loss to Bamia. I mean, that was just... That was used
vile.
greatsword gameplay. That was used BCX greatsword gameplay that we saw right there against Saphir on that first stock, and the way he was playing that. And I mean, I don't think I'm wrong because I've heard Skeldra say that he's spoken a lot to Use and tried to learn
Skeldra's feeling it too
what
much.
Use did and how he played, and he does overextend there, and Saphir is there to reverse. And like, regardless, I mean, Skeldra's still done a decent bit of damage here to Saphir, and with the greatsword in hand in just a... Oh, actually, gonna have the sword primed here. Goes for the...
Weapon throw there?
Right into the... This is some interesting gameplay coming out of Skeldra here.
Listen, this is why Skeldra is on there and we're here, you know? We're not playing because we don't understand what's going through their minds. That's why we're lower ELO and lower MPR, let's be real.
You're right. There's a reason why Skeldra's on stream right now and we're on stream talking about Skeldra being good at the game.
Well said, well said. Skeldra is still balling, but Saphir fighting back, sidelight into Nair on Lance. Saying that all those patches that changed Lance, I don't care, I'm still good on this character. Weapon throw, trying to bait Saphir out.
Dude, Skeldra, please, bro. I know you want that grand finals back, but like, give him a chance.
Oh my goodness.
Let him fight, dude. It's a fighting game. You're not here for the clip contest. Stop throwing the weapon.
Yeah, listen, I would expect this from Pavel or Fry. Shout out to them and go sub to them on YouTube. Because, you know, they are like the peak content creators of the entire Brawl scene in current day. So, you'd expect them to go for clips in tourney.
I mean, we saw it in 2v2s, right? I mean...
Exactly. Like, Pavel was going ham. I gotta be real with you.
Okay, Saphir did find that reverse side... Okay, well, I tried to throw a bone, and Skeldra took it away from me, but Saphir has found multiple of those reverse side airs against the wall with that axe. I mean, we saw it here in the replay there. Manages to find that reverse side air, send Skeldra packing at least for one stock, but Skeldra just came right back, and one unarmed recovery was all it took. And now going back to Western Air Temple for this next game. Of course, no legend swaps. If either player is going to swap, it's most likely going to be Skeldra, because, I mean, we saw Skeldra swap against Bambil when he just found that the Jayun wasn't working out. But with how Skeldra was playing this first game, I don't think he's going to be swapping anytime soon.
Why would you? Don't fix what's not broken, or don't fix what isn't broken, you know? If it's working, just keep rolling with it. And if it doesn't, you know, adapt on the same character. Like,
Skeldra,
not always.
There is a weapon on the field, by the way, if you want to go grab that. It's perfectly open and available.
Skeldra doesn't need it. Skeldra doesn't need it.
He's just playing unarmed! What is he doing? This is some immense disrespect coming up from Skeldra. It's like, I don't
no. Unarmed top one. Trust.
Surely. Ask any gold player on Twitter and they'll tell you that unarmed is broken.
Now listen, unarmed is the best weapon because everyone has it.
That's true. It's so broken. Every character gets it. Why is that fair? And speaking of getting it, Saphir is getting the beat down by Skeldra right now, getting sent straight down off the side there, and Skeldra an equally large lead at the start of this second game, although Saphir waking up a bit with this axe. Finds another side air. Skeldra forced to play the recovery game, and yeah, again, overextending off stage. And Saphir gonna take that and run with it here. A much smaller lead for Skeldra in this second stock than we saw last game. Double end light coming through. And once again, opting to just continue this unarmed a bit longer than you'd expect. And for it, Saphir's gonna find so much punishment with
Saphir is in the lead right now. Like, it's a small lead, but in all technicality, it's still a lead. Okay, it's becoming a bigger lead by the second.
He's on Ulgrim, bro. Any lead can turn into like a complete stock lead with a few moves.
Like, Ulgrim, in that same way as we talked about, so, you know, you can't afford to trade, but Ulgrim is worse, because Ulgrim actually has the defense stat to back that up. So not only does he output more damage than you do in 9 out of 10 character picks, he also takes less damage as you do.
Yeah, Saphir keeping it close though. Both players in the red here and Skeldra sharking it. Okay, bro.
I respect it from both of them.
He's playing pinball with Saphir's body right now, dude. He sent him flying right off the wall, and now Skeldra.
A sidelight into nothing weapon throw that works. Skeldra
he's been doing that. He's been doing that stuff, and it's been working way too much. And now
catches the dodge read. Oh my goodness, Skeldra!
Skeldra, calm down. He's already dead.
I am clipping that in my own clipping software. Hold on.
Okay, well,
that was
free marketing tweet for the
marketing tweet for Galaxy Cup. Exactly, man. I got this. Nah. I'm gonna make.
Okay.
Wait, Asuri? Is this Wave God again? Same skin, same color.
Wave God lost his set earlier and immediately got in the car. Actually, got on the plane, flew over to France to play on Saphir's setup. And now he's here. And now he's here for. He's got here just in time for game 3. And Skeldra, dude, why is he just unarmed Saring? I can't cast this seriously.
I got this. Catches the dodge, but doesn't quite go for the right finisher on Greatsword to actually punish that. Like, that's something really difficult in Greatsword, I've observed, because I am kind of a Greatsword player. Like, I know the basics, but I don't know the extensions like someone like Skeldra
bro.
does.
You're an orb player.
Have you seen the levels of my Greatsword?
Regardless, Saphir will find. I mean, he finds the down sig and actually has Skeldra on this second stock. I mean, this is not a pick that I expected to see, given that, I mean, Saphir has not got off the Ulgrim all day, has just been on that level 100 Ulgrim and has played it to perfection.
What?
But now, okay, maybe we are actually watching Wave God right here. That end sig was a Wave God play, and Skeldra does find the response, but still has taken a decent chunk
off
of damage.
stage. Chapter 7, Section 0.
Dude, these
Wave
weapon
God.
throws by Skeldra are so risky, and he pays the price as Saphir goes all the way under and just steals away that stock super early with those unarmed dares, and now sticking on these guitars to rack up this damage. Skeldra. I feel like Skeldra has just had enough after his match against Bamia. I mean, we've seen this before in tournaments. Oh,
what are you doing?
Skeldra's done. Skeldra's done. What?
Bro, 6:30 on the time. That took 1 minute and 30 seconds.
This is such unserious gameplay, dude.
Skeldra. What? Okay, yeah. Nah.
No,
what?
It has great sword. It has great sword. It has great sword. It has great sword. A wise man once told me Magyar diff. A wise man once said that. So I believe. I have full faith Skeldra can make Magyar work. I mean, Skeldra's been playing Magyar. I mean, we've seen Skeldra on the Magyar recently, so
have we?
Chat cannot see it right now, but he has locked in the Magyar, and in response, Saphir is back on the Ulgrim. So a bit of an interesting change in matchup here is Saphir pocket picked a Suri and then pocket picked back to Ulgrim on win.
He swapped off the character that he won a game with, and Skeldra swapped off the legend that he won 2 games with out of this set. I'm gonna cry if this goes to a game 5 because Skeldra isn't taking this seriously and then he ends up losing the set by mere accident. Whoa!
What?
I'm done.
That KO's that KO's in a 9 defense legend. Hello? Dude, okay, Skeldra is out here trolling and Saphir is playing like it's BCX 1v1 Grand Finals Game 5. And honestly, that's the best way to be playing this game. And Skeldra, I don't think he was ready for it. Does manage to find the read, just going all the way off there for the side air. Now the neutral.
I was so tempted at the moment that GCD light dropped. I was so tempted to just disconnect my headset and move away from the camera.
I fully thought Skeldra lived those. I fully thought he lived
Exactly.
close, given that he's on the
He's on the
highest
chunkiest legend on the entire game. He's on the bloody Snorlax.
Oh. Okay, that's tech. That's tech. I've seen people mention that before, but I haven't seen it in practice. So either Skeldra has been labbing that tech and knows about it, or he just got really, really lucky with that D-Sig. But now,
I do believe that was intentional. Cause it's what's the character's name? Rayman. That's like that similar D-Sig on X.
True.
That tech is, it's not universal because not every character has it, but it's kind of shared between legends.
I guess, yeah, because Rayman Axe Downstage does have that sort of splash where you land it on the stage as well, so that...
Exactly. I think there are a lot more options of them, but I just can't name them from the top of my head. Skeldra, what you do? Oh, gets the spiky box, but he dodged.
Oh, the nair to cover himself. Most players would go for the... Okay, he lives there simply because he's on the Magyar, but still, I mean, Saphir, one good signature, one well-placed side air away from taking the game 5.
Do you notice, like, how slow Skeldra is? And I don't mean that by, like, how slow his moves are. I mean by how slow the movement stat of that character is. He just...
What?
What?
Bro just ate the D-Sig. He's just, give me that. I'll take it.
He's hanging on with a focus sash, man.
You're right. Saphir.
Oh my.
Oh, sidelight. Okay, we're playing 2017 Brawlhalla with a sidelight into recovery, but still, Saphir will secure the game 5, and Skeldra perhaps taking it seriously now, going to be going back to the J-Yun. And I'm wondering what the map bans are going to be. Is he going to allow Demon Island? He is going to allow Demon Island.
He's allowing Demon Island.
This is a tough one for Saphir. Do you let a J-Yun go to Demon, or do you go to one of... Oh,
Mishiba, your favorite map.
Oh,
your favorite map.
I can't wait for Skeldra to be invisible because his character is red. Regardless, though, yeah, this is going to be interesting because we do have that triple platform setup on this map, which is less than favorable in most cases for greatsword characters because you want that ground space, you want that ability to run away with these grounded strings that greatsword has to offer. And
I actually think, I think double platforms are unfavorable for greatsword. I genuinely think triple platform favors greatsword more than it does double. Granted, you would still do better on Demon Island, but here's my reasoning. After you get like a nair juggle or something, it's safe to assume that the opponent, Saphir in this case, will land on one of the top platforms. You can just use that to your advantage to get your higher nair and recovery juggles, because those are some moves that a lot of people... It's not underrated, everyone knows those moves are strong, but they're kind of underutilized. So Skeldra could be the one to show us, hey, this stage is good for greatsword. Gets a nair, and uses that platform to his advantage. He's saying to Saphir, you don't know if I'm staying on stage or if I'm going to the platform to extend my nair juggles.
I can't tell if Skeldra's trying to play more seriously here, but regardless, Saphir isn't having any of it. And that's that same short hop that we mentioned before in VC before this. Saphir is so good at these short hop, fast fall side airs with both weapons to just catch his opponent off guard and rip the side air at a point where you wouldn't expect for it to come out. And multiple times you've seen him catch people off guard at the very edge of the stage with a short foot or a short hop axe side air, because it comes out so yeah, it covers so much and it comes out at the angle you'd expect a neutral light, and that grounded dash by Saphir to save himself from the full extension of that string. And you know the greatsword players are molding about it, but still Skeldra will close it out. Hasn't taken too much punishment in this second stock here, but still enough for Saphir to try to mount a bit of a lead going into the third, I guess, of this game 5.
Oh, Saphir getting those nair juggles. And light from center stage, Skeldra unarmed, goes for that dare, back on this unarmed business. Gets the weapon, gets the greater. Excuse me,
again.
Saphir, what?
Second time we've seen
ground pound rip.
I mean, we've seen it before. He's making use of that grounded version of the ground pound that comes out faster. And honestly, that might be tech, because it covers all around you, but it comes out faster than you'd expect it. And Saphir finds the D-Sig, putting himself almost a full stock up over Skeldra. Now Skeldra has to lock in here on this final stock. Finds the sword recovery, going to be looking to get an early knockout off the top, perhaps with some recovery and Nair shenanigans, but Saphir having none of it. Recovery will come through. Skeldra clawing at this to try to find something here, but every hit that Saphir finds with this axe is not only going to be so much damage, but so much value to work with. Going into his final stock, even if he does go into his final stock. Oh, okay.
Final tournament stock for both of these players. Skeldra holding top platform, creating distance between him and Saphir. Holding that neutral, playing a little bit backwards, trying to avoid as much incoming damage as possible. Misses that side light. That's it!
Saphir! Reverse? Was that reverse 3? Am I losing my mind? Or was
I think that was a reverse 3. I think that was a reverse 3.
Okay, so now our predictions is completely out of the window. I mean, Saphir reverse 3-0ing Skeldra. Skeldra, we had both.